Hey y'all, so I have not had the best night yesterday or morning today. I am extremely stressed about my future, and so I've gone through so many emotions. Like, okay, what's the standard Christian response I should have? Okay, gratefulness, because that's what we talked about at the retreat last week. Gratitude, serving others during this time, still acknowledging my pain and my hurt, but just shifting the focus toward God and off of me. That's so much easier said than done. Because of how worried I've been, I have been so stressed. I have had no type of motivation to get anything done, and a lot of frustration and anger has been bred out of this process. It sucks whenever you lack control over an area or over something and you feel as though you don't have security. And for me, that's for my future. And it's scary. It's very scary. I'm going through so many different emotions and like mood swings. And I just wanted to be honest. I literally vlog my week in the life. This is how my week is starting off. It's also raining, which I love. That's really calming. But I knew I just needed to be honest. These past couple of vlogs have not been like super chipper and happy. If you're really paying attention, you can kind of tell like I've just been more irritated. Excuse me. Shown less like of what I'm doing, but more of just like me sitting and talking because I'm struggling right now. I know that my faith is being built during this time, but I'm not in a mood for people to tell me just trust in God, everything's gonna be okay. Aunt last night reminded me of a biblical story and was like, look what he did for Peter, like you're gonna be okay. And I was like, look, I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna just be real with you, because honest to God, that's just how I'm feeling. I don't want to hear about how God has provided for others and how he's helped them. I just want to know what's going to happen. I want to know how I can move. I want to know what I can do to fix things. And I'm not saying that's right by any means. I'm not saying it's right by any means, but I'm just being honest with you about how I'm feeling right now. Yesterday I cried because I've been so stressed. I don't even remember the last time I cried. And so it's at least probably been a month or a couple months or so. And so I was like, no, I need to cry. I need to feel. And I'm so glad I cried last night. It did not give me immediate gratification. Me thanking God in the midst of this, I have not immediately felt better after. Me consistently reading my Bible, I have not felt immediately better after. Venting to people, asking for a direction and accountability has not immediately made me feel better. But I know for a fact that it will help in the long run. Absolutely. Trying to think about what else I've been doing. Oh yeah, I just cried yesterday. I woke up this morning, y'all. I cried again just because of how like I'm so sad. I also like realized as I was praying to God, I'm also embarrassed about my circumstances. I feel a lot of shame because of like certain situations that I'm in, be it by my own doing or not. I'm angry. Like there's a lot of different complex emotions that I'm trying to go through. And so my goal is to be honest during this vlog, but to also give God all the glory because I know that things will turn around. It's not in my way, my timing, or by my own doing. And so it's extremely uncomfortable. I've just been like, man, I wish I could do divination or something so I could find out the future because I'm stressed. Oh, I'm so stressed. But I know that those things, like me trying to do anything outside of God's will, is not going to help. Me trying to rush things, it's not going to help. And so, yeah, I just waking up and immediately crying or waking up and just being filled with so much sadness, it's not a good feeling. And so I forced myself to take off my bonnet. I forced myself to be like, get up, go get you some lunch. So that's what I'm gonna do now that I am starting to get really hungry. I'm gonna stick with 2,000 calories a day. That's the average for a human. I'm starting to get uncomfortable with my weight because of the fact that at my weight I don't have a lot of muscle mass, and so that makes me uncomfortable. So I'm gonna stick with 2,000 calories a day and then go from there with exercising and all the things. What else? I forced myself to get dressed. Like, I have on cargo pants, sneakers, and a t-shirt. Nothing big, but I brushed my teeth this morning. I washed my face. Even while I was doing that, I was crying. I think as I was sitting on the toilet, I was crying. But I'm just saying all this to say that dark times happen. Absolutely. Dark days happen. They do come. But I mean, I guess my biggest thing that I want to accomplish from this is taking time to sit and feel, being honest and vulnerable as I feel ready, and then just finding a way to give God the glory during all of this. I saw a TikTok video that I love, but this girl was saying, she was like, your videos aren't blowing up because you're not being honest, you're not being your authentic self. And so that's why, like, the more I started to vlog and do weekly vlogs, I don't really edit out things that I would normally edit out, because it's just not me. Like, for example, I've kept some of my burps in my vlog, or like one of the vlogs I just did, I was like, y'all, I just did the meanest fart. If I wasn't authentic to myself, that is something where I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, people think I fart, they know I fart. Girl, yes, nobody cares about that. Or like, I stutter a lot. I realized that, with or without my retainers, with or without when I had braces, I keep that stuff in the vlog because that's me. I'm angry right now at God, at my circumstances, at people, at myself. I'm going to keep this in the vlog. This is how I'm starting off the vlog, because this is just my life right now. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what this week has ahead. I do know I'm really looking forward to spending time with Ruth and Rebecca, hopefully hearing some positive news about what I'll be doing for this summer, and then also seeing Vaj, my cousin. I'm excited to go out there. So yeah, toodles. All right, y'all, so I just pulled up to IHOP. Y'all, that sign is huge. Oh, let me lock it. But yeah, I'm at IHOP. I love IHOP, y'all. And it's raining. So don't mind this. I just need to bring some more up to the dorms. But this was my order and my total. I got 2 of the junior protein pancakes. It says they both came with fruit. It doesn't. I just got one with fruit, which was just strawberries and bananas to go on top with the butter and then the syrup. And then I also got one with a scrambled egg, a bacon, and then a sausage. And I think that's like 900 calories. No. Yeah, I think it's a total like 900 calories for brunch. Hey y'all, with my line. Love that. Her hat is actually really cute. Y'all like it? Y'all like that? I like it too. And we're going to AMC to see Until Dawn. Woo! It's very quiet. It does not have good reviews. Really? At all. So we're going to this place called Pluckers.
Because we're gonna pluck some chickens.
No, we're not. So just ignore her. But yeah, y'all.
Get the chickens.
Hashtag ignore Milan. The sign is somewhere up there. And then I feel like we're on like the bar side. Well, we're not getting no liquor, y'all.
Yep.
Just wanted an excuse to show off the cute keychain. But I got my order. I got 5 maple chipotle wings. Waiting on Milan. All right, so I was looking through my journal yet again, and I saw even more notes from a session that we took. Don't be prickly. This is why I've been trying to be filled with gratitude this whole time while I've been talking about my feelings. First thing, 12 things you should stop doing that are stealing your joy, worrying about the future. Oh, wow. That's so crazy. It's almost as if I'm doing that. And then also procrastinating. I'll explain more as I try to tackle all that rain out there. And then what was the other thing? Worrying about appearances, literally, because my whole life is packed up in my car, so I've been wearing crazy clothes. And comparing myself to others a little bit, and then ruminating over my troubles. Wow. All right, so I was journaling, and then my stuff fell out. It was like sitting up towards the front of the book, and so I realized I forgot. Someone wrote me a thank you letter, and so I've let y'all know that I've been pretty stressed, and I have not felt the best, and so I really do believe that God allowed all my stuff to fall out to the side like that so I could remember that this thank you letter was in there. So I'm gonna read it and then go back to journaling and planning what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the week. Ooh. Okay. Well, good morning, y'all. I know the bonnet is crooked. I know. Bear with me, y'all. I shaved my armpits. I'm proud of myself for doing that because I was just gonna let the hair go. I'm not getting into shaving my legs anytime soon. I might do it tonight. We'll see. But I have this bonnet on right now because I still need to wash my face, brush my teeth, all this stuff. But I have decided that I'm going to get a storage unit. So I already paid for it, did all that stuff. Another big reason I realized why I was so nervous is because there's just so much to do on my own, and that sucks. And so what I'm going to do is just start getting things done and then go from there. So I actually loaded up, me and Milan loaded everything up on the truck in my car a couple days ago because I thought that I would be ready to move into the apartment. I unfortunately am not. And so it's been raining really bad in DFW these past couple days. All the stuff that's on the back of the truck got drenched. And so once it started raining, it didn't process like, oh my gosh, you have stuff in the back of the truck. But even if it would have processed at that moment, there was nowhere it could have gone. My Honda can only fit so much stuff. The truck, most of the space is in the truck bed at the back, and it doesn't have a cover. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna do? And I was like, you know what? I think I have a typewriter back there and like really important decorations that I had with Aunt, like our hand sculptures and all the flowers he had ever given me. And so I was like, you know what? Absolutely not. I am not gonna let that stuff continue to get wet, but the rest of the stuff, I said it is what it is. It can be replaceable. Memories I made with Aunt cannot be replaceable. And so put that stuff in the truck, like smushed everything in there that I could fit. The rest has just been getting poured on. So I am going to get lunch. It's currently 12:09. I included the clip of like the gloominess and stuff just because that's kind of how I've been feeling lately. So I was like, why not include it? And then I was just journaling this morning and I explained that to y'all as well. But I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna eat IHOP again. I really love their protein pancakes. So I'm gonna get that. I'm debating between like 4 of those. I think I kind of get like 4 of those. And then like with butter and syrup. Or get like, I don't know. We'll see, because I do still kind of want the bacon and sausage. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna get that, and then I'm also gonna get gas. I'm gonna fill the truck up with gas so I can get all this stuff done, out the way. And then I am also going to hit up a Walmart, because all this stuff is in the same Metroplex, thank God. So I'm gonna hit up the Walmart that's over there, and I love that Walmart, only because me and Aunt have memories there. The first time that the truck's battery died, Aunt had no clue how to fix a truck battery. He worked on some stuff with his dad, but he didn't remember everything. And so he was like, okay. I was like, do you think one of us could learn how to just put a battery in? Like, I feel like it's not that hard. He was like, I'll learn. So we hit up that Walmart. We Ubered there, got that big, heavy battery and brought it back. And then he fixed it. And so I like that Walmart. So that's where I'm going today. I'm going to get totes. I should have known to get totes instead of boxes when moving, but this is really my first time doing everything on my own with moving, and so I just wasn't thinking, but like totes are more likely to be water resistant versus boxes. So I'm gonna get totes this time, and it's easier to compact everything in there versus a box. Like it feels like those boxes are gonna bust. So I'm just gonna get totes. Lesson learned. I spent the money on the boxes, but lesson learned. And then I'm also gonna get a suitcase. I am going to drive to Jacksonville tomorrow to pick up my cousin because he's getting Crystal back, which is a truck. I explained that in the previous vlog. And then I'm driving to Lubbock. And then I'm gonna stay in Lubbock for a little while with my best friends. Not staying at home, homie, like how, whatever. I'm staying with my best friends once I get back. It just will be good to spend time with them and give me time away so I can just like focus on things and not be in the same environments that like I grew up in. So like being with them is a good bet, something I've thought about in advance. And then we will be driving back here to Dallas. And by that time, hopefully I'll be moved in or getting moved in with the apartment. We'll see though. So that's my plan for today. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think I am. I got a water bottle. It's only because I didn't bring my Stanley with me. That's it. But I saw this was filtered, so I was like, whatever, I'll get it. And then I also got enough time for later because I have a lot to do today, y'all. I'm hoping I can still fit a nap in though. And then this will be for tomorrow once I go on the road trip. Y'all, this has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So I will make sure that I eat before I consume this because, Lord. But I'm going to need it, y'all. It's like an 8-hour drive. So, yeah. Okay, so I actually forgot about my food. So this is what I got. Similar to yesterday, but I just got 4 pancakes this time instead of 2 with the sausage, the bacon, and the eggs. But yeah. 4 protein pancakes. And wait, that look like 3. Is it 4? And you could tell like with the speckles. Okay, no, that's 4. 4 protein pancakes. And then I'll be using 2 butters and 2 syrups. Okay, well, look at these little curl pieces. Okay, well, I'm up. I just threw a sweater over the dress that I had on, and I'll be putting on another dress and probably throwing the sweater back on because nobody's really seeing me outside of the mall. Gonna drink the Uptime from earlier. Just woke up from a nap. Unfortunately, the hair, it has to go. It does have to go. So I'm gonna put it back into like some braids. Excuse me. The plan is to get Taco Bell and then also Smoothie King to finish off my day. I'm gonna help my mom with her sewing. I had terrible cramping. And then I realized I started spotting, so I started my period. I literally like drove over, told you I was gonna go to the Walmart and all that stuff. Got the IHOP, got the protein pancakes. I started feeling super full. And I was like, it's not as if I'm eating 2,500 calories. It's just like 1,000. I haven't eaten anything else today. And then like I had a cramp so bad, it literally felt like contractions. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so I came back and I had to kind of just sit in the bathroom and then I wiped and it was there. So there's that. Not super excited about that because I'm still in the process of like moving, driving tomorrow for like 8 hours. So that is not fun, but here regardless. So I need to take all this stuff on my car, like the little, the stick thing and like the seat cushion, the neck cushion, the head cushion, all of that needs to come with me immediately. So yeah. I'm about to wash my hair. It's so cute, but scalp is itching. Like a hairstyle can be as cute as it wants to be, but if that scalp is itching, she's a goner. I only paid $4 for this. He actually gave me a bigger size than I needed, and I had $2 off in the app, so we love that. And then I'm about to get Taco Bell, and then Milan, show them what you got. It's like mango colada coca. Oh, all right. Okay, this is the damage that I was talking about. Everything that is in these is wet and damaged, and that sucks because I was like on my hair stuff and all that. This, wow, my MK bag. I might try to see if this can dry off because that is MK. But like all this stuff, for the most part, it's not really safe to use anymore. Anything that was electric or anything like that, I can't take with me. But yeah, like all that stuff have to dump out. All that food stuff has to be dumped out. All those boxes, thank God it was only winter clothes, but all that stuff needs to be like laid out so it can dry or something. It's just a lot that's going on. And then Also, inside of the truck, there's still like so much stuff back here that I have to get out because I am picking up my cousin tomorrow. It's currently 11:22 and I got the email like right at 9 that we're supposed to move in tomorrow at 11 a.m., which sucks because I wish I had more time because I had plans on picking Vaj up and all that stuff. Good morning, y'all. It's extremely early. It's currently 5:11. I've been up since 4 a.m. I had 3 hours of sleep. I fell out of it a little bit. No, I had 3 hours of sleep. Did I just say it? I don't know if I said 3 or 4. Okay, I'm kind of out of it. I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A for breakfast this morning. But I stopped by Walmart to buy totes. I was near Walmart yesterday, but I was cramping so bad I had to leave. I was less than a minute away from the Walmart. It was within eye distance, but I got a cramp so bad I had to drive back. I was in so much pain, and then I realized yesterday that I started my period. So there was that. But yeah, Chick-fil-A, Walmart for totes. Pretty much everything is in the truck besides like the main stuff that I needed in here. So I'll make 2 trips. One, just getting all the bags that I can get first. And then lastly, I'll do my bedding and pretty much just go from there. Am I missing something? Clearly I am. Oh, and then I'll put all the stuff in storage. I'm really upset about that. I do wish that I would have had more time to know like what specifically I was moving in, because I would have had my stuff accordingly, and I would not have picked the time that I picked between me and my cousin to drive him back to Lubbock. I literally have been so stressed out because I haven't known the specific day that I was moving into the apartment, and so I packed up my stuff early. That wasn't the best because I didn't realize that it was gonna rain, so all my stuff got wet. So yesterday, that was me like going through all the wet stuff that was in the back. I had clothes back there, and I forgot, but I had clothes back there. All of those were wet. So they're gonna have to get washed because they're moldy. They're gonna be moldy over time because it's been raining and then stopping, raining and stopping, raining and stopping. Also, because of that, those clothes, like the boxes are soaked. So that's why I have to get totes, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to bring those boxes into the storage unit with it being like that. So there's that. I do have the energy drink from yesterday still. I'm not touching that though until I reach Jacksonville, where Raj is at, because I need to let that caffeine sit for like an hour or 2, because that is a lot of caffeine. So there's that. I will turn in my key and ID to leave from the dorms today, and then I'm driving to get Vaj, and then we're passing back through Dallas so we can get my stuff out of storage and put it at the apartments. It's a lot going on. So there's that. Is there anything else I'm missing? I'm not sure. It's a lot of tediousness. That's why I wish I would have known in advance. I just feel like that's the courteous thing to do. So that's like another big reason why I've been so stressed. I need to remember to get my car, like the phone holder out my car, because I already took the seats out, speak English. I already took like the cushioned like back and neck and butt seat out of the car, but I didn't get my phone holder, and I need my phone holder for road trips. I'm gonna make sure to stretch and stop, because that's very important. I've learned that with long road trips. And it's not as if I hadn't driven 8 hours before, 7 to 8 hours before. It's just like, again, there's so much that has to go into it. Like, I can't just hop in the car and go. Like, I have so many little stops along the way, a lot of things that I have to do to make sure that I set me and my cousin up for success. And then I just found out yesterday, and I'm upset that I just found out yesterday, but I just found out from my mom that my brother is having surgery, my youngest brother, and so that has had me stressed out as well. But of course, I haven't let him know that, because why would I stress him out? He's a kid. This is Mari. Mari's on my Instagram. Well, all my siblings, except for Bree, because she lives in Virginia, and I just don't see her a lot. But pretty much all of my siblings are on my Instagram, if they're not already like in my YouTube vlogs. But yeah, he's having surgery, and so he'll be in like the outpatient section. But it is, if they can't go with the first option for what they're trying to like get done for him, they are going to have to go through his stomach to get the procedure done. So a lot of stress. I knew that I probably wasn't going to be able to relax and chill until like the middle of May, but like being in the midst of it, like all month for April, trying to figure stuff out with the car, trying to figure out what date to get badged, trying to figure out when I was going to go to Lubbock and who I was going to be staying with, trying to get the insurance covered, which by the way, they just updated my policy last night and they added an extra $30 every month. That's $30 I could be spending on food, on gas, like, but there's that. But yeah, so it's just a lot of little tedious things. I had all that in April, and then moving. So I have all of that, and then May hits and it's finals, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be moving out. And then I had the women's retreat, and then now my brother is having surgery. Like, it's just, that's what I'm talking about, like the tedious things. Like, it's a lot. It really is a lot. And so the only thing that has kept me grounded is acknowledging my emotions and expressing them. And I'm so glad that I cried these past couple of days, because it just felt like a huge release. And then what else has helped? Journaling, and then just talking to my friends and to Aunt. That has helped me out so much, so that I don't end up going insane. But that is what I will be doing. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace. Y'all, times like this, I really do wish that Aunt was here, because he 100% would have pumped my gas. No questions asked. I guess I don't need to go. Thank God the Walmart was only like a minute away, because I did not close this, but also it doesn't have a cap, so it's pretty much fine. But on to get totes so I can make a mess of like or make a situation out of the wet boxes. This is what we're looking at so far. So I'm getting a duffel bag. I really want a suitcase, but they're pretty expensive. Like, that one is $45, but it's cute. This one's $49. Oh wait, that's not it. Is it? No, I don't know how much that one is. But they're just pretty pricey. But I think I might just get it anyway. Okay. I'm trying my hardest, y'all. Bringing these in bit by bit. There's still so much stuff that I have to put in the truck. I think this is like the third batch. And I have mystery juice on me from the fridge. So, and I don't think that's gonna be coming out anytime soon, unfortunately. Please don't do too much. I'm already stressed, but I got on these compression socks, y'all. I did not realize how in pain I was with my feet until I took off those regular socks and then I put these compression socks on. Y'all, it's the best. And then I'm already seated on the neck rest, back rest, and then butt rest. I will not be drinking this, like I said, until an hour into the drive. I wish I already had it, but I'm not drinking caffeine until I have something in my stomach, and then I wait an hour. So there's that. I'm gonna have Chick-fil-A breakfast, like the egg white sandwich, probably with some hash browns. And I don't know if I showed you on the store, but I got Mari these flowers. I asked him if he would like flowers after his surgery, and he said, ooh, yes. So I'm getting him that. And then at some point, I'll sign this card. I'll probably just put like a couple dollars in there because he's a kid. Like, he'll like it regardless. And then it says, here's hoping you're back on your feet again soon. So I'll do that. And then I also got him this shirt. Lord, first of all, I hope he can fit this because he's not 8 anymore. But this is like a medium 8. But it says definitely up to something, so we will see. Y'all look, there's a truck in front of me. Oh man, hold on, yeah, there's a truck in front of me. Their license plate says Crystal. And this car's name is Crystal, but this, they just spelled theirs differently, but that's so cool. All right, so I'm heading to Walmart. Y'all, look at the skies. This is giving it's gonna rain, and I really pray to God this time. All right, I got what I came for. It is time to go get Baji poo. All right, so it's pretty gloomy outside. I really am hoping that it does not rain because what? I am looking forward to meeting up with Vaj. Oh, so yeah, I took my hair out, y'all. What's the point of me keeping a bun in if I'm gonna be in a car for like 8 hours? No one's gonna see me but Vaj. So what's the point? Finished the water, finished the Chick-fil-A. It was good as always. For that to have been like 660, sorry. For that to have been 660 calories, it did its job. I didn't need more than that. And I purposely had less calories because I'll probably be eating 3 meals a day instead of 2 big ones. But yeah, I'm really not looking forward to having to unpack the storage facility again just to go get the key from Aaliyah. Aaliyah, I'm assuming she's gonna be like our RA for those of us who are going into summer housing. But I'm trying to be positive because I'm like, okay, well, on the bright side, if I get a corporate internship in Dallas, I will not have to move again, essentially. Because since Paul Quinn is a work program college, we're required to work. So your first year on campus, which is typically your freshman year, for me that wasn't the case because I'm a transfer student, you work on campus. Unless you just have some type of grits and unless you just stand out and have a whole lot of merit, you'll be working on campus. Now, it is possible for you to get an off-campus internship your first year. It's not common for everyone, though. Like, for me, I didn't get that. I worked in Perez's office, which even that, very high accolade right there. But now that I'm in my second year at Paul Quinn, now my second year of college, though, I will be doing an off-campus internship. And so essentially there's 2 options for your off-campus internship. You can get a $13,000 or $14,000 scholarship if you end up getting an internship at a non-profit organization. And so that'll be 4 payments between 2 semesters.
In about 10 miles, keep left onto US 175 East.
So like 1 at the beginning of every semester. And then if you get a scholarship from a business that's for profits, then you hit the jackpot and you get $18,000. So that's $9,000 split over 2 semesters. So like 2 payments of $4,500. However, understand that since you're off campus now, the housing price goes up because you're now staying at apartments. The apartments aren't owned by the school, but they have like a renting agreement or something between them, and so your rent also goes up. So that's something that I have to keep in mind. I am still praying that I should be getting my honor scholarship as well, so I should be good. But those are just all things to keep in mind. I actually will be having an interview next week with a for-profit organization, and it's actually not related to my major, not anything with teaching. But y'all, I have been praying. I literally prayed to God, like when I first met with the lady from this company, and I was like, God, like, first of all, it's a for-profit scholarship, so it's $18,000 instead of $14,000. And then I said on top of that, like, I would really love, God, like, I would love if I got to work here, because what I have to do, like, my job there, would essentially just be like me handling things myself. I love that. I love that. So, yes, she actually ended up emailing me like a week after the career fair. And I didn't see it. And so I was like, dang, I was like, I guess it's just not meant to be. And I was kind of sad, but I was like, okay, like I know my light will shine somewhere else. Like someone else has to, you know, want me. And so then I got an email from her yesterday, and she was like, hey, I don't know if you saw my email or not. She was like, if you're not interested, please let me know. I will not take any offense. But she was like, I really enjoyed meeting with you. Just get back to me when you can. I realized that in her first email, she was like, it was lovely meeting with you. And she was like, I would love to let you know about the internships that we have available. And I was like, what? So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm sorry that there's so much like shakiness, but I'm driving. Took the little thing out, so it's basically lemonade braids with my real hair. So it's not super long. Hey y'all, it's me again. So my plan is to start naming cities that I pass through. I'm estimating, first I thought in my head like, oh, you'll probably go through 27 counties within an hour. That might be reaching, so I'm gonna go down to 17. I've taken this route before, so I've heard of some of these counties, but so far, just in these past couple minutes, I passed through Henderson and then Gun Barrel City, which I feel like Gun Barrel City is such a cool name. Like, imagine telling somebody I'm from Gun Barrel City, Texas. Hello y'all, I just passed through Anderson, so that's like 4 within 30 minutes. Definitely don't think we're gonna hit 17 because we still only have 30 more minutes. I'm gonna guess that we'll hit like probably 2 more. Okay, now we are passing through Frankston. Last store stop for packing. Love that. And then we're gonna head back to the apartment, unload, and then we're gonna get food, get gas, and actually go on the road. Bob said he thinks by 6. Oh, it's done. I don't know what time it is. It's like closer to 5 right now, but we'll see. Hey, Black King! Oh Lord, here he goes. Hey y'all, so y'all see the sun is shining in and all the things. That means it's pretty late. My watch is gone. It's in my purse. There's a lot that happened, but it's like about to be 6 something, meaning that we will not get there until like 45. Crazy, I know. Today was a very long day. I was extremely stressed out. I have been up since 4 a.m. So Vaj is in there getting me a sugar-free Red Bull because I already had 300 milligrams of caffeine earlier today with the Bang cotton candy, and I just sipped on that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then for like lunch it's not lunch, it's dinner. I'm going to have Chick-fil-A. So I got the tenders. I haven't had the tenders in a while, and I love their tenders. And then also got some macaroni, and I got a diet lemonade, which I really didn't need the diet lemonade because I forgot I was getting an energy drink, but it's there. And I have water as well, so I'll be good on fluids. We'll probably stop in Abilene at Quick Trip. Am I missing anything? We're getting gas right now. I am so thankful to have had Milan helping me a couple days ago, and then also Vaj now helping me with all my stuff, because the amount of stress that I had was not funny. I'm so thankful that all my stuff is in the new apartment. I will go through everything, like unbox it and all that stuff later. I'm excited for summer. Like, I do want to be busy a little bit, but I want my busyness to be alongside serving, not busyness to the point where I'm losing my mind, but busy because like I'm helping others, I'm serving others, like, or teaching in the kids ministry. And then also I have 2 summer classes. I'll be working June, July, so there's a lot going on with that. Have an interview next week, which I'm really excited about. Just a lot, but I'm really excited to just get on the road, to talk with Vaj. I always love talking to him. I love that I get to spend so much time with my cousin. I love him dearly. We're only 4 months apart, but I'm the older cousin. But yeah, so I'm so grateful that we got everything handled. We got everything like just together. I'm literally so grateful because y'all, I literally felt like I was gonna lose my mind. Like, I genuinely felt like I was gonna lose my mind. And so I'm grateful that I did not, and I'm grateful that everything is okay. I really love how I be doing my hair. I know it may not be perfect, but this is a really cute protective style. Like, we love to see it. I know that's nobody but Vaj.
Wait, turn the car on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dang.
See, I didn't even know it was on.
That wasn't very Black King of you.
No,
Thank
it
you.
was actually super Black King of me.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't receive what?
Get that change back.
Oh.
Look at you.
No, I was gonna give it back. I'll give it to you when I sit down. Lol.
just scamming and conniving. This dude, but yeah, so doing that. I'm excited. I'm gonna sip on this. Can you throw this away? Oh my gosh.
Hold on, get the door open.
Why would he?
Oh, use record.
But I forgot he
Oh, that was
scared
the
me.
least. All the other cans were denting and sticky and stuff.
It's okay. I just swiped it up. I'm scared. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like that. Got it? Did he playing loud rock music, sir? Are you okay? Is everything well with you? Okay. But yeah, I got my new keys on here. I'm not all the way acclimated to like the new apartment yet, but I did not just want to sit there and put away every single little thing. That is something I can save for Sunday and then like the next week, because right now I'm not for the shenanigans. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, there's that. I've just been so stressed out, so I'm looking forward to seeing my siblings. My brother is okay. His surgery, he came out fine. He was crying after because he was in a lot of pain and they had to put a trach in him, unfortunately, but he is well. He's doing fine. He can walk now, so that's good. He just won't be able to do like sports or anything like that, but man, I'm just so grateful to God that he is alive and well. So there's that. And I'll put a couple dollars in his card too. But yeah, so peace, y'all. I have arrived, guys. Bye. Hey, Bookies. It is currently 12, like on the dot. I'm actually in Rue's car right now because I didn't bring my car with me because y'all know I drove with Vaj. But I'm gonna go to the mall because there's a Chick-fil-A in there. I'm gonna get a 3-count tender with honey and then fries with sweet and spicy sriracha. And then I got a diet lemonade with light ice. So I'll still have, you know, some leeway for later. I'm cramping really bad, but I have Mari's flowers and stuff in the car. My heating pad, I didn't bring like a charger for it, and it needs like a specific one, so that sucks that I don't have it, but I pray that I can find one for it. But yeah, so I don't really like this angle, but I'm trying not to like let people see me. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. Y'all, look at this Rebecca's license thing. I think that's so cute. Speaking of licenses, Vaj did get his license today. He passed his test, so I love that. Yeah, it's crazy because this morning the verse of the day is talking about forgetting the old things, forgetting the former things, because God's doing a new thing. And then also twice yesterday I was reminded by like people or just different places that they were in of Matthew 6:34, like not worrying about tomorrow because it has enough on its own. And I was like, don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, just stay in the present moment. And that's so hard for me. And I literally was telling Rebecca this yesterday, but I was like, worry fuels me sometimes. Like, it's so easy to be worried, it's so easy to fret because it's comfortable to me. But I know that that's not something that I want to continue to do in my relationship with God, so I will be thinking about that. I'm so hungry, I could eat a kid.
No.
I could eat you.
No.
Why not?
Because I am your baby sister, Kiani.
I know, but I'm so hungry, I could eat you.
No.
Why not? Are you sure? No.
No.
Okay.
Where are you going, Mom?
Vaj, what in the world? Say hey, girl. Cause you all in it. Say hey. What? You can tell I've been wearing my chacos. It's literally just been today, and already I have that little line. But yo, Rebecca's carpet is so nice. I hope she doesn't see this and think that I'm weird, but it feels so good to have my feet out. And then shout out to her for making this palette for me. I had already brought my comforter set, but she really outdid herself. The fluffy cover and everything. I'm gonna take a nap. Still sipping on some water. I finished my lemonade from Chick-fil-A. I'm really cramping. I'm also charging my heating pad. I have Kiani's tablet charger to charge it up so I can use it. So hopefully she won't need that before tomorrow. This is the dinner. Yeah, 7:04. Didn't realize that was that time. That, sub water, and this is like my syrup, butter, all that stuff. And then I got 2 of these. It's the protein pancake with egg, bacon, sausage. They also gave me fresh fruit, even though I didn't even ask for that, and I'm so grateful. I'm just saving it for tomorrow. And then for a sweet treat later, I have this Lindt cookies and cream bar. I was like, ooh, let me try that. I feel like that'll be super good. So got that. Okay, hey y'all, I'm laying in bed, fully showered. I have not had my sweet treat. It's chocolate, the sweet treat for tonight. I'm gonna have it and then brush my teeth. I don't want to brush my teeth, but I have been so scared lately. I've been brushing twice a day consistently since I found out I had those 4 cavities and they had to get filled and I had to pay. Yeah, that's not fun anymore. So I am a stickler about brushing my teeth, and I do get scared when I bite into something and my whole like teeth start doing that weird sticky sugar filling. Yeah, that happens every single time I bite into a crumb cookie. I digress though. I do feel better. I don't know why I just did that. I think I thought I was gonna end the vlog, and I like to say toodles. Not in the vlog, in the video. They're both B words, but I do still have brain fog. Still was feeling today. I wish I didn't get Chick-fil-A earlier. I've been eating Chick-fil-A a lot, but like I think today, because I didn't have the best of it, I'm just gonna have it one more time because they gave me a free chicken sandwich in the app. I know God heard my prayers because of how disappointed I was when they did that today. And like it just was not, the Chick-fil-A said it was just not hitting. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that one more time, and then after Chick-fil-A I'm done. We gotta find something else for a little while. But yeah. This lighting makes me look like a statue because you know the lights don't hit all the angles in statues and like art exhibits. A little better. With every step you take, Kyoto to the base. I like how she says that. Really how she sings the whole song, but yeah. With a friend say, Kyoto to the base. Okay, well, I have to be angled like this, but, or I can't be, oh, I can't. It counts the 2 dots. Okay, hey y'all, good morning. It's like bordering 11. I think I have contact dermatitis again. The last time I can for sure remember that I had is when I was at Houston Baptist, and like I was putting on lip gloss all the time, and so I ended up getting contact dermatitis. I broke out in blisters, all the things. I can see them forming. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna put on like a thin layer of Vaseline before I have to head out. I'm not gonna do it while I'm here in the room because no one's gonna see me besides Ruth and Rebecca. So before I'm leaving, I'm putting a thin layer of Vaseline, and then the rest of the night I'm just gonna let it dry out and go from there. It doesn't hurt, thank God. It's just very uncomfortable, and like I can feel a sore forming over here. Outfit, yo, I have on this tank top from Rebecca, and then I just have on some gray sweatpants with my compression socks. I love these compression socks, but I feel like I might end up like wearing them too much, and I don't want that to happen. But I really enjoy it. I asked Rebecca, I was like, hey, do you have a black tank top? Because one of my shirts was see-through that I wanted to wear. This one, it reminds me of Steven Universe. It says anatomy of a character, and then this. She was like, yeah, and like she pulled out this one, and then she had like a black leotard. I was like, I'll go with this one. I just need it for underneath my shirt. I put this on. I said, oh no, this is the top I'm wearing for today. I love this. Y'all see my tan line? And I got a Choco tan line too, but I love this. I'm really uncomfortable in a lot of like tank tops because they don't provide support. And I do have a bigger chest, so it's just, it makes me very uncomfortable. But this fits really, really, really good. I'm gonna ask her where she got it from because, are you serious? I love this. Also, I didn't realize, but I'm going on like day 5. Is it really? It's Thursday. I did it on Monday. Did I do it on Sunday? Did it on Monday? I am not going on 5 days without washing my hair. Excuse me. I'm gonna get some more, like 3 or 4. But no. Actually, maybe it is. Is today Friday? Today is Friday, so it is day 5. So I'm gonna take out my braids. I've been losing track of time, so I didn't realize I had them in for a little while, and wash day will be coming up. So I'm like, let me get a good braid out look. So I'll be taking those out. We'll see how they look. I haven't done a braid out in a while. I've really just been doing twist outs lately, but my hair be slipping out the twist. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go back to reading Ephesians. I've been so all over the place that I've just been reading from the verse of the day, but I want to get back to like actually being intentional with sitting down reading my Bible and not just looking at my phone for the Bible app. Just, yeah. So, reminder from Rebecca. Can y'all see that? I don't have my glasses on. Oh, maybe if I move my head. You are so beautiful. Okay, okay. This is the hair. I am purposely doing it at this angle because if it's like this, it seems a little bit flat, but it is what it is. Here's the hair. Here's the pizza. I got a 10-inch. I knew it was gonna be small, but like this is super small. And I had no idea they do extra large. What? But anyways, I got a thin crust with just the regular sauce, and then I got green chilies and pepperoni, which is gonna be super, super, super good. And then I also still have this chocolate. They have such small squares in here, but yeah. So, and then this is just some good old water, and then my trusty dusty heating pad is helping me get through the day, alongside some ibuprofen, but I gotta buy some more later. Okay, hey y'all, AC is blasting. Ruth's car is like mine, so it has leather seats, so once the sun gets in, oh yeah, butt is on fire once you sit down. But I'm using Ruth's car today, shout out to her. So I'm gonna go to Sonic to get drinks for my family. It's pretty hot out here, but it's not as hot as it would be in Dallas. So there's that. Hair, I feel like it's getting a little bit more voluminous, especially because especially because I slept on it for a little while. But yeah, I'm gonna go there and then we'll just end up seeing how that's gonna be. But yeah, also my lips are getting like, they're like a little bit better, but nothing too like concrete. So we'll see what happens. And then we still gotta gas up later. We still gotta get snacks for the road because we're leaving tomorrow morning. There's a lot going on, y'all. It's like I like the busyness a little bit, but at the same time it's like, and I've been so exhausted. Like I've been sleeping like 7 or 8 hours and still taking 2 to 3 hour naps. My period has been kicking my butt, seriously. But yeah, I'm not hungry right now. I'll just probably get me a Sonic drink as well, and then we'll go from there. Let's see, what color are they?
Purple.
We love it, girl. It is so cute. What is this? This is the dance in question?
Yeah. Oh, he can tang, baby.
Cause why do you know the whole dance?
What is that? Uptown, downtown?
No, it's the
Uptown, downtown. Uptown, downtown.
He's like this, and his armpit hair was just.
That's Tex-Mex for real.
Turn that freaky song off.
That look like Ice Cube.
We're in Walmart. I picked these up, but I don't need them. And then I have these because my stomach has been hurting really bad lately because I haven't had them. They got wet in the back of the truck. And then electrolytes. I'm gonna pick up a water too. At the gas station. Then we were heading out. It's 12 something, even though my watch just went off. It's like 12:09. So yeah. Toodles.
If my relationship with God taught me anything, it's that understanding
too. You have fight, flight, or freeze, so your body's gonna pick one in that moment. I hope that it's flight.
I think it depends on which way the danger's coming at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's coming at me like this, I'm seeing it, or behind me, or above me, like I feel like. Oh wow, okay.
I'm worried because you're wearing platform shoes instead of tennis shoes. But I think the back soccer shoes.
I think these shoes are gonna like get their last wear because you're gonna like they're gonna come back and be like, well, that was good. That was good one. I hear it in front of me.
That's what the smell is coming from.